talk about my ride cymbals, 22-inch ride cymbals. I can play something first before, like, and let some people come in to the chat so they can follow it live. Waiting for more people to come online before I start explaining. People coming in, give it a couple more minutes for people to come in to the chat so I can explain something about the cymbal. So this is an old Paiste 602 from the 60s. Start from this one. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So let's discuss, because a lot of people also have been like saying that my cymbals sound good. So this is a very dirty cymbal. It's an old Paiste. How do I know it's old? Wait. It has the stamp. Where's the stamp? It's so dirty I cannot find the stamp. So please never clean your cymbals. I'm not so sure what that is. Is that the jazz standard or something? What is that? Anyway, so this is an old Paiste. So there is a Paiste stamp here somewhere. I can't find it. So it's stamped into the cymbal and there is no serial number. No serial number means it's late 60s. So this is the late 60s. It's 24-25 grams. So it's like crash ride. I think Paiste calls it the thin crash, but obviously it's a ride. Hey, I'm good. How are you? So yeah, I can't find the stamp. So there is the stamp with Paiste 602 stamped into it. Anyway, I can't find it, but it's here somewhere. Where is it? So normally you can even see the stamp on the other side coming out. Or maybe I'm getting blind. But anyway, that's a Paiste 602 from the 60s. Late 60s. Post 65. Where's the stamp? So it's a very, very all-around cymbal. Anyway, I can't find the stamp. I can search for the stamp forever. Why can't I find the stamp? Anyway, Paiste 602 from the 60s. So it sounds like this. It's pretty dark because it's kind of pretty dark because it's dirty and it's old. Alright. I play it with a different stick, maple stick. Nylon. Sounds good. Yeah. This one for like also rock. Very, very versatile. And then I put this chain on it, and then it sounds great for jazz. Great cymbal for rock, for jazz, for everything. Amazing cymbal. If you can find this very old Paiste 602s in a pretty lightweight, like buy it right away, you know, because they are really, really amazing cymbals. Because they're very, very versatile. You can use them for everything and they crash well. It's very, very hard to find them in this light. Most are very, very heavy. So this is a very light one. Yeah, I'll find the stamp some other day. So now we have this one. It's an old K. New stamp. It's like, I think from late 60s to 70s, the last productions of the Ks. So this is 2,300 gram and it's undersized. It's a little bit lighter than regular 22. Yeah, it sounds amazing. It's like maybe one of the most amazing cymbals ever. It's pretty light, but the stick definition is amazing. Maple stick. Cymbal is incredible. This old K, that's a whole different level of cymbal making. Unbelievable cymbal, unbelievable cymbal. It also has a stamp somewhere. Clearly, I have troubles finding all the stamps today because maybe I'm getting blind or something. I don't know. Anyway, so this is a old Zildjian. Then I have this one. This is a Zildjian from the early 50s. You can see there's a stamp here. So we call it a trans stamp. This one is 22-inch, 2,100 grams. It's the lightest 22-inch old Zildjian I've ever came across in my life. So it's very light, and that's why it's so dark. But it still has a nice stick definition. Sounds good with the sizzle. Very soft. Very soft, but it's still, the stick definition is still there. I played it in a band a couple of times, and you can hear the ta-ta-ta-ta. Amazing cymbal. Very, very different from the other ones, right? So that's why we need so many cymbals. I mean, we don't need so many cymbals, but that's why it's nice to have so many cymbals because they sound so different. Now this one, actually put up for sale. It's a Jessa Simpson. It's a handmade cymbal. Maybe a couple of years ago. It's a guy who he's from New York, but he lives in Europe now, and he basically he made the cymbal from scratch. Beautiful. Very light. It's 22, like 2,200 grams or something. 22. Tip. Tip is not a tip. Much more complex and trashy. Amazing. I'm selling it for some reason, but just because I have too many cymbals, but amazing. Now, this is also an old Zildjian from the 50s. It's a little bit later. It's like mid-50s. It has this very big stamp. I don't know if you can see that, with its big letters. It's called a large stamp. It's mid-50s. It's like around 2,500 grams. I put a couple of rivets. The rivet holes are like very, very close to the edge. It's interesting. It has a bunch of rivet holes. I just put 3 rivets. So. Very classic, very classic. Sounds completely different than the other one, right? Other sticks. It's a really, really like classic swing cymbal. Interesting how it makes different cymbals makes us play it different. Take this to like a modern gig, but like for swing it's great. Maybe in a bit larger environment with horn players. So 50s A. Now I have another 50s A. It's from the same era, but it's lighter. It also has this big stamp. So the same stamp, but it's lighter. It's like 2,380 gram or something like that, I don't remember. Similar tone, but lighter and a bit darker. Lighter, but it's more controlled than the other one. You should take this one more out on gigs. Great cymbal. Great cymbal. Maybe I should take it out on the gig more. And then the last one I have is also an old Paiste. It has a little bit of a different stamp than the other one. And it's here. I don't know if you can see it. So it's a very old, it's pre-65, so like early 60s. It's heavy, it's like 2,700 something grams, so it's the heaviest cymbal I have. But for Paiste, it's actually not that heavy. Like Paiste mostly is even heavier. It's very nice. A bit heavier, can play rock. Definitely a nice cymbal, but kind of heavy, you know, for me. Oh, something fell. So let's see. So yeah, you have that, the Paiste, then this Zildjian, pretty light, 22 inch. Then you have the other Zildjian. Same era, but a little bit heavier, 2,500 grams, very medium. Very different, right? Kind of similar, but also very different. These old A's can be really, really nice. Then we have, then this is the trans stamp Zildjian, very light, also A Zildjian, 50s, early 50s. So the other two were mid-50s, this early 50s. Piano trio, hello, piano trio, like soft gigs. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Then we have the 602 that I started with, that I cannot find the stamp on. So late 60s, Paiste 602, medium weight, like 24, 25. So Paiste is actually very light. Very nice. Crash is amazing. Paiste's crash so much better than Zildjian's for some reason. This one on top. A bit brighter, more aggressive than the Zildjian's, but very, very, very versatile. there. Then I have this old Zildjian K, made in Turkey, has nothing to do with the current Zildjian. Incredible cymbal. Pretty light, 2300 gram, a bit undersized. It's not too dark, it has still brightness, it's not too trashy, it's not too clean, it's like everything. You can play modern with it. Traditional. I can play Brazilian. This is incredible cymbal. And then last but not least, it's this custom-made Jessa Zildjian cymbal. It sounds amazing, but I put it up for sale because I have too much stuff. Very, very nice. Thank you for tuning in. I'll do a video on my 20-inch ride cymbals too.